What is going on, guys? Brad here from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in this Pelicans versus Hornets game going down on Saturday, January 25th, 2025. Here at Pickdawgz, we drop the most free pick videos out of anyone, so click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description in this video. You will find all my plays there. For all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. This is for people with larger bankrolls and high rollers, whereas our normal premium picks have something to offer to everyone. So if you are looking for that extra level of service and VIP sounds like something more up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my mate Kasi will get right to you. But alrighty, guys, hope everyone's doing well. We got the Pelicans headed into Charlotte to play the Hornets. Weird spot for both these squads. Both these teams will be on the back end of a back-to-back. On Friday, the New Orleans Pelicans will be in Memphis playing the Grizzlies. Going to be a tough game for them. I think they're double-digit dogs in that one. Whereas Charlotte is playing the Portland Trailblazers at home. So, fortunately for Charlotte, they'll be able to stay at home for this one. Whereas New Orleans will have to travel from Memphis to Charlotte. So, we could expect Charlotte to be, you know, the more rested team, even though both squads are playing on Friday. And when we look at New Orleans, you know, they'll play this game. They'll be playing in Memphis. They'll be going into Charlotte. And then they have a game in Canada, in Toronto. So a nice little 3-game road trip until they come back home. And when it comes to the Pelicans, I mean, we can't lie. I mean, they're playing some pretty damn good basketball. They've won their 4 straight. They've covered in 5 of their last 6. The injury report, guys are starting to pop back on there, though. You know, this team was starting to get it healthy. You know, Zion won't play in this game on Friday against Memphis. He will be out. Brandon Ingram, he was a game-time decision, but now it looks like he's going to be out. It says at least until January 31st, so he probably won't play in this game. And then DeJounte Murray is a game-time decision in this game against Memphis on Friday. So, you know, those are their 3 key main guys. Right now, it looks like for this Memphis game, it looks like CJ McCollum will be that guy for this team. So we'll see how healthy this team is coming into Charlotte in this one. And when it comes to Charlotte's injury report, you know, losing Brandon Miller for the rest of the season, it just sucks, man. It just sucks. And they got some other guys on this injury report as well. LaMelo Ball is a game-time decision for Friday's game. I assume he'll play. Cody Martin, Seth Curry, Miles Bridges. Trey Mann's going to be out at least until January 27th as well. So both these squads are dealing with some injuries. I will say this is one of those games you definitely want to check the injury report before. But I assume, from my assumptions, I think LaMelo will play in this game. Bridges will probably play in this game. And then it will be interesting to see on the Pelican side if Zion will play. But when we look at Charlotte, 17-17 straight up, 14-10 ATS. Their last game was at Memphis on January 22nd, lost by 12. I said it, they really battled back in that game. They were down by 30+ in the first half, battled back, kind of made things close, but still lost there. But hey, and in the past week, I mean, we've seen them beat the Mavericks, we've seen them beat the Bulls, we've seen them beat the Jazz. So I would say both these teams are playing in some good form. We'll see how both of them play on Friday night, but I'm not mad how the Pelicans and the Hornets are starting to progress in, you know, the second half of this season. So for this pick, man, it's a tough one. It's a tough spot, but I'm going to take Charlotte. I'm on Charlotte in this game against Portland on Friday. We'll see how that goes. Portland has looked really good over their last few games, but I think the fact that the Pelicans have to travel into Charlotte, as well as just the injury questions with this New Orleans team, I just can't take them in the spot. We saw when New Orleans, when the Pelicans were dealing with injuries, when Zion was out, when other guys were out, this team was horrible. This was one of the worst teams in the NBA. And now we're starting to see the injury report look similar to what it was in the beginning of the season. And for those reasons, I want to sell my Pelican stock. And I'm gonna roll the dice with the Charlotte Hornets in this one. So probably gonna be one of the more uglier games, guys. But I think let's roll with the whole home team here. I appreciate you watching this. Drop a like. Oh, another thing I want to mention: these teams actually played twice this season. Charlotte won both those games. So I kind of also like the revenge spot. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. So that's another point there. Appreciate you guys watching this. Drop a like. Drop in the comments if you're taking this one. Follow Pickdawgz on Instagram at Pickdawgz. But most importantly, subscribe to Pickdawgz on YouTube because we're already trying to help you guys win some money. I'm going to catch you on the next one.